And the man used land for the land, yeah? Meaning, yeah? We're not black.
Right, but you have to understand, you guys, you have to understand.
No, but that's their word, melanin in them.
But my man,
bringing that back.
I'll talk to this brother here because he's listening. But basically, you guys out here, you guys are Israelites. You guys are what we call the real Jews. Pretty much, you're the same people that Moses was having a hard time with. You know what I mean? He had a hard time with all of us. So basically, what we are, even though that happened, we're still the children of Israel, the chosen of God. But the reason why we don't know who we are because of we're under the curse because of our disobedience.
Right. The person that we're listening to God, so right. Us to the white people, slavery, 12 and 20.
Well, really, but you know though,
I don't really know that time.
But you know though, yeah, you're right, because at the end of the day, now the prophecy of us being in slavery for 400 years, that was talking about ancient Egypt. Because the thing with Joseph, the reason why Egypt was so great is you had a Hebrew by the name of Joseph. So he was there for 30 years. And then the ones of our people, he was there for 400 years. So that's what that was talking about. But at the same time, I don't know if I'm pretty sure you've heard of the news that happened in, what is it, East London? The ghost there. What's his name? Yeah, the black dude, what's his name? Sean Charles, right? Sean Charles. Now he was gunned down, and I'm not ready to finish with it yet. But my thing is this, right? This is my personal opinion. You may dislike what I'm saying. This is I'm gonna tell you why. Now, the reason why that happened to that guy because he was causing harm to his own people. Okay, later found because I read the article on him, and it says that when the police came up against him, what happened was he was swelling out an object. Now we all from the hood. We all from the ends. We all know what he was swelling.
Bust open and then he died from that.
Right.
He died from.
Right, but check this out. But the reason why I say that was good that I happened to him because the thing about it is that he was a drug dealer, right? And the thing with drug dealers, what they do harm to their own people. Okay, and that's just the thing.
You gotta make it come up, though.
They do, bro.
Let me show you something, man. Let me show you something. I don't believe. Let me show you my opinion. I already my opinion.
Okay, go.
I don't necessarily believe that we, the black people, are drug dealers. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. No.
Drug dealers don't have anything to say that. Right. Drug dealers. I know people around them.
Okay. I used to be about Roundup too.
I'm saying, maybe in America, I don't know, but England, when we say things, circle of right. Let's say it's right.
Okay, but fair enough. Okay, you're right on that.
It's their food.
But the thing about it is the reason why our people.
That's why we're going to jail for longer time because of the job.
Okay, cool. One more thing, I'll let you come in, bro. What I'm saying is this, right? Now, the reason why people are getting gunned down and getting destroyed as they are, because the thing about it is right, the ultimate thing is that the truth is already out. Okay, and the thing about it is we're at that time. The so-called white man, he's getting ready to show his true colors on everybody. Hear me out. The reason why people are dying is because they're not subscribing to the doctrine of their power. That's the reason why. But if you was to subscribe to the doctrine of the truth or Yahweh Shai, you wouldn't be put to death. Matter of fact, if you read that,
Jeremiah 17:4,
yeah.
Thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave you, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
It's our enemy. The enemy is the so-called white man. This is the Bible.
Let me just say one thing now. Let me come in.
I gotta finish, my man. You gotta finish. Yeah, go on.
And for ye have kindled a fire in mine anger.
Right, you have kindled a fire in my anger. Go on.
Which shall burn forever.
Right, but forever means for eon or for a long time, so to speak. But the thing about now you can say what you don't have to say.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna say. Two things, yeah. TV books, yeah. Obviously, you gotta follow with this.
So this meeting.
Yeah. There you go. Watch it. Now, when I said we never now on the planet. Oh, yes, we don't follow.
But you know though,
yeah, but here's what I'm gonna say to you.
I need to elaborate. This is what we see us.
Right.
we read books about slaves. Myself.
Yeah, go on.
I've done my own research. I don't just take someone's word. I go back to some high school and find out. But I also read a lot of stuff on the internet and whatever, yeah? So I can sit back and find a point.
Yeah.
What I believe with the whole thing is that the Bible, it was given to. Remember, they never gave us nothing to do with knowledge. Back in the day,
You mean the slave, you mean?
Yeah, so they gave us the Bible. Again, any book, every other book was
Did you know though? Did you know that we were forbidden to read the Bible? If you read the Bible, then in America, you were killed.
But then it came back the same, and then it came to the thing that was the only book given to us. Yeah, afterwards. Yeah.
Okay.
Then, if you check the Bible, everything that's happening to a black man now is basically through that Bible.
But why is that? Is it because?
But we're cursed.
Right, but this.
So like you said,
check
we
this
give it
out.
to the white man, and
I'm gonna let you speak because you got to finish your point. Now,
I
no,
got
he was on something. No, he was on something.
Let me drop.
What I'm going to say is, you see the Bible, yeah? You see what it is now.
Right.
It's all there to people. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. You're not going to say certain parts of
No,
it
but
is
you're
not
right.
true, yeah? But I believe certain stuff has been
But check this out.
for
Okay.
suppression.
They
All right,
usually gave
that's.
that book to man so man could think that white was the power. So
But check this out.
The white God and that. So black people. That's
But check this out. I want to deal with your question. You said to control certain people. Now, it's nothing wrong with check this out, bro. There's nothing wrong with being controlled. Okay, it's nothing wrong with being controlled. It's something. Now, if you're being controlled to do something, right? Basically, there's nothing wrong with that. It's cool, bro. There's nothing wrong with being controlled to do what the right thing, because the Bible deals with commandments. Okay, now the Bible. Now you may say, well, man wrote the Bible, but I'll say this: the prophets of God wrote the Bible. Give me 1 Peter 1:20. Then I'm going to expound on my other point, and I'll let you say what you got to say. Yeah, go on.
When they gave us the Bible, they never necessarily gave us the Bible, they gave us the doctrine.
Yeah, right.
We were never allowed to read the Bible. So what we're doing is, they'll go to certain scriptures, and then they give us, they feed our mind doctrines, rather than the true
Actual
understanding of the Bible.
Bible.
The number one thing what man could have done was destroy the whole thing, the whole Bible.
Yeah, because you know Hitler.
The mistake he made was to read the Bible. Still existing.
Yeah.
That's the mistake he made.
I don't know.
But now we're waking up.
That's because most of it's being edited.
There's nothing wrong with the Bible. You was given the doctrine, the wrong understanding, the white Jesus, and that's what you were given. The Bible is true. We're giving you the true understanding of the Bible.
No, but can I just
That's what you need to get.
No, but you know, let me just say something. See, because it's been edited for so long, what is that actual pure truth?
We got the truth, bro. But you gotta let them right.
No, but listen. This is 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 20.
Yeah.
Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture
And that's the key point we gotta deal with. The Bible is the word of prophecy. As you said, the reason why people are down and out right now, because as you said, because of the crest we're under.
Can I just say one thing?
No, let's finish this.
The Ten Commandments is the only truth I can say.
It's more laws than that, bro. It's more laws than that. Yeah, read that.
For no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
Right.
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man,
Nope.
but holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Spirit.
And that's just the thing. Now you can say, well, the Bible has been tampered or whatever, but at the end of the day, like for example, the market now, are you familiar with the market of beast, the microchip? Now, do you know that the actual microchip is prophesied to happen? It's in there. And the thing with John, yes, right. I stand corrected. Yeah, he's right. But the thing about it is that the thing with John the Revelator, another so-called black man, he was on an island of Patmos because he was causing hell in the ancient Roman Empire. So they took him off to the island of Patmos, which was an island of salt. Yeah, it was a salt mining island, and when he was there, he started getting visions. The Lord started dealing with him, and he started receiving these different visions of these days and times that we're living in today. And that was what, 99, AD, 98 AD, the first century AD. So yeah, read that.
So
that's it on that. But I want you to read, let me see something real quick. Read, I tell you what, get Deuteronomy chapter 20.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 53. Going into the house, we're eating on.
Yeah.
And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, with the Yahweh that God have given you
Right.
in the siege and in the straightness
Yep.
with thine enemies shall distress thee.
Yeah, and that's what happened 2,000 years ago. Now, before I go, I want to ask you something, brother. So where you from? Like, where's your fathers from? Like your parents from? Okay, well I can't tell, but I just wanted to say that anyway. But the thing, and you know, you remind me of my cousin too. You know, yeah, man of the, you said the man of the world. But yeah, well, the thing,
Man of the universe.
the reason why I said that, because the reason why I actually with the nationality is because a lot of the Jamaicans, you know, a lot of them came from West Africa, a lot of them came from Ghana, some of them came from Nigeria, but a lot of them came from Ghana. But the thing about the people of Jamaica, which is the tribe of Benjamin, okay, what happened was we were besieged in Jerusalem. So, I mean, not all of us were besieged in the city, but what you had was you had a million one of us that fled out of the city. So a lot of us was in West Africa. We migrated to West Africa for around that time period, and then we stayed there for 1,000+ years. And then, as it tells you right there, so you read that again.
It says thou shalt eat the fruit of thy own body.
I tell you what, hold that, give me 68.
Yeah, verse 68.
Yeah, you're going.
Not Biafra.
Don't worry, Israel.
Where's the white?
Not Biafra.
The so-called Europeans. Alright, man, take care.
We gotta go there as well, man. We're gonna come back.
So one more thing, brother.
You still ain't even finished, brother.
Okay, all right, bro. No, but he was saying something first, you know, so I gotta finish the statement. You're going.
And verse 68, and Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right, because now we're from Jerusalem. Right, from Jerusalem went to Africa because of the Roman persecution. Now we're in West Africa now, and then we were enslaved. The same people that came from Jerusalem were enslaved to the so-called white man. Okay, go on.
Again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee,
They're going.
thou shalt see it no more again.
Thou shalt see it no more again, meaning that we will see it out of Jerusalem, because that's really our land. Because you know those people in Palestine and in Israel, these Israelis I call them, basically they're fighting over the land, but both of them shouldn't be in land. It should be you in the land and all of us in the land. Pretty much going.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bond men and bond women.
Yeah, so we sold actually we can go over just. Yeah, go on.
And no man shall buy you.
But check this out. That's a catch. It says no man shall buy, which means all quick in English, meaning that no man's going to save us. But the only man's going to save us is Yahweh Shah. That's who's going to save us. That was his job, so to speak. So if you got any more questions or whatever, hey.
Okay, let me say one thing.
Okay, say what you gotta say.
Do you believe that there's life outside the planet?
Well, it is a spiritual, bro. I believe it is
Okay,
spiritual.
that's it. But you believe in that other planets harboring life and blah, blah, blah.
Of course, yeah, there's different planets.
You
out
don't.
there.
No, but watch it. This is what I'm saying about theories. Now, watch this. Let me show you what
You're
I'm
going
on.
into a whole nother dimension.
No, let me just show you what I'm on now. Watch this. You see that planet? He's saying no, but where do you prove that there ain't? Now, watch this. My thing is theories, isn't it? You know how they claim that there's so many stars out there, blah, blah, blah. This is theory, yeah?
Right.
I don't know if it's 100% true, yeah? This could be just here. Yeah, the moon, the sun could be an illusion, even though realistically it doesn't look like it will be an illusion. But hear what I'm saying. If there's
No, I'm
so many
hearing you,
stars
bro.
out there, the chances of life just being here is outrageous, yeah? So here's where I'm coming with now. God, see how I see God now, yeah? But I feel that I've been awoken, yeah? Humans, yeah, in general, yeah, want to act like, well, God, like, he wants to, like, how can I put it, like, where his main attraction, yeah? Now, if there is life elsewhere, yeah, they're probably keeping up free as well, yeah?
Well, who's this? Who's
I
that?
don't know who they are, yeah? I could, like, this might just be it, yeah? But I'm just saying, see with their theories and whatnot, yeah? So I'm saying this, yeah? The real crazy life, yeah, is about the 10 Commandments for me, yeah?
Oh, but-
that you know,
okay.
listen, that you know, breathing, stealing,
Right.
everything there, you know, you can feel it in your DNA.
That's
that
not
it's wrong.
right.
Yeah, you can feel it. Now, with everything else now, to me,
It
you know, like,
doesn't really
see
matter.
that, no, not like that, but you know that with certain parts in the Bible, to be the Quran, any book,
Right.
these seem like stories to me, yeah?
But you gotta
But here's what I'm
understand.
saying. Watch it. When I'm dealing with the Ten Commandments now,
Right.
I can feel it in me. Yeah.
That is
That
correct,
certain
but you
things
know
is
why?
wrong.
But you know why?
So
You know why?
anything else to me,
Because you know why? Because
your
your DNA matches with
There you go.
with the actual commandments. Why? Because you're an Israelite.
Yeah.
That's why. Okay, because the thing with, matter of fact, give me Psalms 147 and 19. Did I hit you in the head?
No. Hold on. Let me hear what you said.
He said Psalms what?
Yeah, Psalms 147 and 19. Because the thing about the Israelites were only given the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, and that's just the thing, because our people, the Lord created all of these different peoples on the earth, but He only chose one people, which He can do so. Yeah, it's 19.
This is Psalms 147 verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
Right, He showed His word unto Jacob and His statutes unto Israel.
He have not dealt so with any nation.
Okay,
And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
right, and as for His judgments, they have not known. Praise Yahweh. So that's why your heart is inclined with the commandments and the scriptures. You may not disagree with the scriptures because of
Edited and whatnot.
right, but this picture hasn't been edited, but that's your opinion. But the point of the matter is that what you need to realize, my man, is that you're an Israelite, and what the Israelites are supposed to do, they're not supposed to gravitate to any doctrine rather than what the Bible is dealing with. And I'm going to say this as well, because a lot of our people, they think that the Bible is a white man's book, but the Bible actually condemns us. And you know that the so-called white man, he's going to go into slavery. He's going to be your slave in the future. This society is going to be destroyed, and he's going to be your slave. That's what's going to happen.
No, but you know what it is? Let me just show you one thing. Yeah? You know what people say about religion, and they say about the Bible is saying like the flip like religion and this and that, blah blah blah. Yeah? Some of those people, I question them. So what are you doing for that religion now? Right now, I ain't doing nothing.
I myself, but you can't.
But I'm gonna elevate you, yeah. But I'm always gonna help, yeah. But right now, keep it real. I'm not gonna act like I'm a saint. You're keeping up certain bad activities,
Right.
But overall, my spirit, I feel like I'm a good person. Yeah, but I give to charity. I gave some homeless guy my jacket, and then the guy's asking me for some ridiculous amount of money, and he stole my jacket. But this is a black youth. Telling me that his parents and that kick him out on the street. Now, if I see him for what he's done to me, I need to teach him a lesson. Yeah, but I've helped you, and you try to abuse me. But hear what I'm saying.
I've got something on that.
Now, what is it? Let me just say one thing.
He's going to have to read his thing, though.
Okay, let me see.
It says this. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 12, verse 1. Listen, it says, when thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it.
I know, but I tried to give him a chance.
Yeah, but he's a nigga though. He's a nigga. He's not keeping the listen. He's not an Israelite out here trying to repenting and doing what's right, growing his beard and doing this thing here, doing right by brothers and doing that.
Yeah.
This the circle. If you're gonna do good to us, because we're gonna return. Don't do good to some nigga on the road. I don't care what his excuses. Homeless, my money, I'm getting beaten up. He's still a nigga. He'll still fuck your girl in an instant.
If anything,
You know what I'm trying to say? He's not living according to the commandments and knowing the Most High will judge me if I don't give him back his money.
He should have appreciated and said, bro, I gave him a jacket, big jacket. Even he said,
listen,
3 days later, hold on.
If I may interject, just real quick, right? Just real quick,
I need to go heaven. He said, if I don't go heaven, you're going to have words with God.
Right, but I'm gonna hit you with something, though, right?
Hold on, go on. Let me just say this one thing. Hold on. 1 minute, hold on, go on.
I'm gonna say this, right?
Hear your point.
I'm not gonna hold on too long. I'm not gonna hold on. Now I want to say this, right? Now we for our people, but when it comes to the wicked ones of our people, we ain't dealing with the wicked ones of our people. If they get gunned down, then they deserve it. But the righteous ones of our people, we fought.
Yeah, go on.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the thing going.
It says, to whom thou doest it, so shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits.
So it is.
Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find the recompense.
Right.
And if not from him, yet from the Most High. It says, there can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil. You need to get out of that shit that you're in, man.
No, but
now listen. Nor to him that giveth no alms. Give to the godly man and help not a sinner. Don't
No,
help
but
them. Don't
sometimes
help
you
them.
gotta
I don't
help the
care. No,
sinner
no. He hasn't repented, man. Don't help him.
You lot basically, what I'm grasping what he's saying, that you shouldn't help no one who's basically corrupted.
Yeah, because they know right from wrong.
We're trying to help you right now. We're trying to get you to repent. We're trying to tell you the gospel, the good news. That's how we're helping. We're trying to save you. But if you don't want to, then we can't help you.
Nah, brother, listen, let me just say, because we're gonna go, what you lot are doing is good, because I'm not gonna lie, even certain people, they need religion, yeah? Meaning, no, but hear what I'm saying. No, I'm saying, see that certain people out there, they need something to feel good. You know that whether it's the Quran, the Bible,
you know, though, bro, what
no, but hear what I'm saying, what's it? You know that certain stuff, yeah? Even if they're in the certain groups and whatnot, it's stopping them keeping up pure evilness because they've got some awareness of God. Now, it doesn't mean I'm saying that religion is the right one. As long as they're following something, what they believe that they're doing good and they're doing good by it, alright, so be it.
Okay,
What I'm
but
saying.
you know what though, I want to say this.
Go on.
We're not doing this because, you know, because we want to get caught up. The reason why we're doing this
Yeah,
is
because you believe in it.
right, yeah, we
It's normal stuff, yeah.
believe in it, but we're also the prophets of God.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
the
not
prophets
gonna, if you lot are telling me you lot are the prophets of God and whatnot, I'm not gonna come and say, how are you not prophets? I do not know.
But you can
Do
do
what I'm
that.
saying? I'm not here to judge. Allow it, but watch it. I'm not here to judge. But you were talking your opinion. You got what I'm saying about ignorant stuff. You got what I'm saying? We're gonna go, but you don't keep up what you're doing. And we'll keep coming.
Alright, bro, alright.
Yeah? Yeah, brother. Bless.
Yeah, you know, and this is the thing, man. I mean, like, you know, at the end of the day, pretty much, man, you know, as far as it goes down, you know, I had the other brother wait, you know, for a bit and dealt with the other guy, you know. But the thing about it is that all I'm saying is this, man. You know, it's like the guy was saying. He was saying, well, the majority of the drugs that we sell is the so-called white people. Regardless whether you sell drugs to them or not, it don't make it right, bro. It don't make it right. It's the wrong thing. It's the wrong thing to do. Okay, because that goes under being a witch. You're not supposed to do that, man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go back to this Dalston situation and all of that. That's you see, you know, when you tell average Jake, look, man, it was well deserving that he got shot. They look at you funny. You understand? But they're not understanding that basically, okay, if the guy was doing wrong, okay, and he was harming his own people or just doing something that was wrong anyway, whether it be him harming his own people or not, it was well deserving what he got. Okay, like, I tell you what, bro, can you read that again? That was a beautiful verse. That sealed the deal right there.
Give to the godly man and help not a sinner. Now, this is the verse that he should have heard, man. Read on verse 5. Do well unto him that is lowly,
Right.
but give not to the ungodly. Now it says, hold back thy bread and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby, or else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good that thou shalt have done unto him.
But bro, can you read up a couple of verses where it speaks about the main point,
Verse
and then
1.
you can go into that.
When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it, so shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits.
Right, which is okay. That's the right thing to do. You're going.
Do good to the godly man, and thou shalt find a recompense. And if not from him, yet from the Most High.
You're going.
There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil.
That's the point. That's the point right there. And I mean, like, that was just self-explanatory. Okay, you can't, if you're doing all of this madness out in the street, okay, or whatever wickedness that you're doing, or you being a sodomite, can't no good come from that, man. All that's gonna come from that is death and destruction, your own demise. So what Charles, what is his name, Rashawn Charles or whatever, you know, the little youth man, they call him, right? He deserved what he got. All right, that's his nature, Nate. If you whatever you put, whatever vibration you're putting out there, that's the same vibration you're gonna get back. That's the same vibration you're gonna get back. Go on.
It's Sirach 19 verse 22. The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Beautiful. Read that again.
The knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom.
Yeah.
Neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence.
Right, and that's just the point. And the thing about it is, and that's why we get on the so-called white. We don't just get on the so-called white man because his skin is white, as they will say. We getting on him because of the LDs that they've been doing. Okay? That's why we get on them. We're getting on them because of the enslavement of our people and the destroying of the earth and doing other things. All right? So that's why we get on people, and that's why we're set up here to be judges. You got people out here, they'll say, oh, you can't judge me. But guess what? In the Bible, we had judges, man. The same so-called Christians that claiming to believe in the Bible, they say, well, you can't judge me. Well, there's a book of Judges, my man. Well, girlfriend, there's books in there that those are the judges. So at the end of the day, you're gonna have to read them books. You can't talk that talk, but you ain't read the book. Come on now, go on, bro. We read the book so we can judge. Go on.
This is reading on. Yes, this is verse 4. Give to the godly man and help not a sinner. Yeah. So
Yeah.
to that.
So it says, give to the godly man and help not a sinner. So like what this guy was saying, look, man, you know, I just want to help black people and try and get them together. You're not going to help nobody. The only thing you need, and this is the thing with Jake. Jake is so concerned about other people. You need to help yourself, man. Because you're all messed up. If you're so messed up your damn self, you can't fix another youth, man. You can't, man. Go on, bro. You got something.
And that guy that was here, he looked like a coolie, kind of like Benjamin.
Yeah, but he's a
meaning
Benjamin, though.
Yeah, he got a mix of like East Indianish. He had a coolie hair, but he was saying he only recognized the 10 commandments. But I'm thinking, yeah, but there's other commandments like like dietary laws and shit, man. You know what I'm trying to say? There's other laws that like how to take care of the land and stuff like that. There's laws on a person sleeping with an animal. What do you do with that? That's not a part of the 10 commandments.
Right.
There's laws on being homosexuality or sodomite. That's not a part of the 10 commandments. What do you do with a guy like that? You know what I'm trying to say? So that guy right there, he's talking about new black and this and thinking black is black, man. And it had nothing to do with melanin. That's why I keep saying, think about it, man. Black, when they call us black, they said that we're black as a way to disrespect us, to insult us, man. To say that we're low people.
Yeah, it's waterproof.
You know what I'm saying? That we're low.
Oh,
Okay? It had nothing to do with our melanin, because everybody has melanin. So the white man should have said everybody's black. He was attacking our psychology, our self-esteem when he called us black. Okay? That's why people think lowly of themselves and they think highly of Caucasians, because they call themselves white and they call us black. Okay?
it's all psychological.
It's all psychological. Okay? That's why we need to stop calling ourselves black and start calling ourselves Israelites. So it says, Sirach chapter 9 verse 15, let thy talk be with the wise and all thy communication in the law of the Most High. So they said, let thy talk be with the wise. So it's the problem with Jakes like that is they're talking to niggas, man. You know, they're talking to guys whose wisdom is in wickedness. Okay, that's why I said the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, man. Okay, and it said, what else did it say? It said, when you read it back, Sirach 19:22, the knowledge of wickedness is not wisdom, neither at any time the counsel of the sinners prudent. So that's the problem with Jake, that you're taking counsel with sinners, man. Guys who deliberately, I mean, we're all sinners, but guys who deliberately sin and haven't repented, man. You know, neither at any time the counsel of sinners prudence. So when you're talking with these people out here, they're not communicating in the law of the Most High, you know, which is really the volume of this book. You know what I'm trying to say? Law come in the volume of a book. They're not communicating in the word of the Most High, nothing like that. They're communicating the wisdom of their own conceits, man. Okay? They're talking about the next man's girl, or they're talking about girls all the time, man. And women are wicked, man. So really, Jake is always talking about wickedness, man. Drugs, selling drugs, okay? Being tempted by some hope. There's some worldly shit, man. Always talking about other people. They don't talk about the Most High. They're not talking about, the scripture says we're from above, you guys are from beneath. Jake always likes being on that low level, man. That's all a nigga know is low. That's all he know. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why you gotta come out of the spirit of this world, man. Okay, don't be conformed to this world. It's all polluted and it will destroy you, man. I tell you that in Michael, man. Let me get that, man. Real quick.
And you know what too, and just to cut you there, bro, like even the term world is twofold, because you have a world of Israel. You understand? And you have the majority of our people.
Right.
You can't help the majority of our people, man. And we're not out here to just say, look, man, we have to build up the community and so on and so on. The community is so, because there's really no community. Sorry, it's like there's no community. Okay, all it is just a bunch of bugged out animals floating around the place, man. Because if it was an actual community, which the term community even goes back to Baal, I believe. So that's even a false way of saying it, man. You understand? But what I'm saying is this: all you got is a bunch of buffoons, uncivilized individuals that are not following the manuscript of them being Israelites, man. And the majority of them, they're gonna get it, man. The same way they got it.